Hey guys, this is Trav Max Fun and welcome back to my channel, and today I am finally beginning Fun in the Sum-Mer Week 2023. So yeah, Fun in the Sum-Mer Week 2023 is finally here. I was originally going to begin this near the end of June, but then I just kept pushing it back. But now I'm finally doing it, or finally starting it, Fun in the Summer Week 2023. And yeah, so what can you expect during Fun in the Summer Week 2023? Well, usually just the usual stuff I do on the channel: movie reviews, movie reviews, possibly some toy videos as well, possibly Minecraft videos, etc. I'm also hoping to do some Disney parks and theme park videos during Fun in the Summer Week, or at least sometime during the summer. So be sure to stay tuned for that. But yeah, so it's just gonna be pretty chill, you know. And we're kicking off Fun in the Summer Week 2023 with my movie review of Raiders of the Lost Ark. Also, Fun in the Summer Week 2023 will probably end probably sometime at the beginning of September. So just to let you guys know. So we are kicking off Fun in the Summer Week 2023 with my movie review on Raiders of the Lost Ark, the first Indiana Jones film to be released. And yeah, so I'm going to be reviewing all the Indiana Jones films, and then I'm going to review Dial of Destiny, which I have seen, but gonna review all the Indiana Jones films first before I review Dial of Destiny. I've watched all the first four before I watched Dial of Destiny, and this was actually my first time watching the Indiana Jones films. So this was my first time watching Raiders of the Lost Ark. I heard it's a very classic film. I heard it's a lot of people's favorite movie of all time, or one of people's favorite movies of all time. It's a very iconic movie. Yeah, it was my first time watching it, so this is my review of it. So let's begin. So like I said, people have declared this as one of their favorite movies of all time, a classic movie, an iconic movie. And what do I think of it? I can definitely see where people are coming from. I had a very fun time with this movie. I had a great time with this movie. It definitely is a classic, and I can definitely see why people declare this as one of, if not their favorite movie of all time. I just had a really good time with this film. It may not be one of my favorite films of all time, but I still had a really good time with this film. First off, I had a really good time with this film. The opening scene, of course, is one of the most iconic opening scenes in cinema history, probably movie history. An iconic movie opening sequence with, of course, Indy replacing the what's it called? I forget what it's called. The little gold statue, or idol. I think it's called idol. Yeah, the idol. He replaces it with this little sack of sand, I believe. And then, of course, we all know what happens after that. The boulder comes down, and he has to get out of there. Just a very iconic opening scene. Just a very iconic opening scene. And then from there, we see, I don't think this really is a spoiler review. I don't think this really is a spoiler review. But from there, we see Indy. There's this Lost Ark, of course, that he's told about. So he then goes and tries and finds it. basically that's basically what the plot is. That's basically what the plot is for each of these Indiana Jones films, is that he hears about something like a ancient relic, or like an ancient relic or something from history, and he goes out on an adventure to find it. And with the first movie here, the first released Indiana Jones film, because this is actually the second movie that takes place in the Indiana Jones timeline. Temple of Doom takes place before Raiders of the Lost Ark, but this was the first film to be released in the Indiana Jones franchise. And it all kicks off with the Lost Ark, him going out on an adventure, a quest to find the Lost Ark, and it's just a really good time. There's some great action sequences in this film. The action sequences in this film are pretty awesome. They're very exciting, well choreographed as well. It's just very exciting action sequences and set pieces. Just some great action. Harrison Ford is awesome as Indiana Jones, or Indy. He is awesome in the role. The music is easily one of the most iconic movie scores music of all time. This is such an iconic theme. The Indiana Jones theme is such an iconic theme in movie history, in movies, cinema, and Steven Spielberg, an iconic movie director. He did a great job directing this film, and just overall, this is just one of the most iconic movies of all time. A classic movie, classic adventure movie. If you are watching adventure movies, you cannot miss Raiders of the Lost Ark, or really any of the Indiana Jones films, or at least the first 3 Indiana Jones films, because they are easily a staple of the adventure genre. So this is just a very classic film, from the iconic opening sequence to the ending. It's just a very classic film. Everything in here is great, and I just had a good time with it. And like I said, I believe I said this. Did I say this? I don't know. It's not one of my favorite films of all time, but I definitely understand. I definitely get where people are coming from, calling it one of their favorite films of all time, because this is easily a very classic movie, an iconic movie in cinema history. And therefore, I give Raiders of the Lost Ark an 8.8 out of 10. Very classic film, really enjoyed it, and just a very iconic movie. So, that wraps up my first Indiana Jones movie review. My next one will be Temple of Doom, so stay tuned for that. And, so there we go. That wraps up my Raiders of the Lost Ark review and the first part of Fun in the Sum-Mer Week 2023. So that's it for this video here. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time on Max Fun. Please like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.